All right, so today's a doozy. Today hurts, and it hurts in a very special way. So a lot of time when we do volume, it's limited by either the time frame that you have, meaning like you got a 20-minute AMRAP. So that's inevitably there's going to be more volume there than like a 5-minute Fran or something like that. So there's time priority, task priority, and then there's like combos of both. And this is kind of what this is. It's a combo of both. It's a combo of a task and a time priority. So essentially what you have is you've got a task priority, but in a time frame, which forces you to go a little bit faster. So you have to get a certain amount done, but then you get a limited amount of rest, and you got to do that again. So you got 3 rounds of 30 front squats, which is a beast of a number. 30 when you're fresh, not so bad. You've only got 3 rounds, so you'll be fresh, not fresh, effed more than anything. And then you can do a 200-meter run, and running after squatting is always super easy, right? 200-meter run, that'll be minute and a half, depending on how things are going. And then 50 double unders. Come back in, focus, and do your double unders. And you've got 5 minutes to perform that round. So say you do your 30 front squats, round 1, it takes you a minute. Next, you go on your run, it takes you a minute to do that, so you get 2 minutes. And then you got 50 double unders, say that takes you another minute. 3 minutes, it gives you 2 minutes rest. Now, those minutes that I just said, those are probably unrealistic for a lot of us, but it's something that we want to strive for. We want to be going fast through these because we don't want to be spending too much time doing the work because we want to get it done in less time, creating higher power, having more results, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, we need rest. The faster you go, the more rest you get. Because if you finish this with 10 seconds to go, you got to go into another round, there's no way you're finishing that round in the period of time that's necessary. So let's make sure we choose appropriate loading. So this front squat can be always pulled back and loading. So do something even as far back as just an air squat. I'd prefer to keep the 30 and do it as an air squat, then go loaded and take you 3 minutes to get them done. So make sure you're getting the 30 done if at all possible for you. If not, you can always pull back the total number of reps. That's up to you or your coach. And in this case, then you go to a 200-meter run. If you don't have the ability to run, you can do the running in place. So the high knees in place, 200 steps, that's just make sure, or just do it for a minute. So in place, run for a minute, look at the clock when you start and when you're done. But it shouldn't be something that you spend 3 minutes doing a 200. It should be something short and sweet. And then you're gonna do 1 round, then you're gonna do 50 double unders. If you don't have double unders, this is not the day to learn because you're in a very strict time frame. If you wanted to maybe throw down 10, if you're getting better at them or you want some practice in them, feel free, but then switch it over to something like object toe taps. We could say do single unders, but I'd prefer just something that's fast and dirty rather than something that requires the focus quite the same way. So that way you get some rest in there. So I want to treat this as sprint rest, not almost make it at a pace, almost make it at a pace, almost make it at a pace, very short rest. We want to all out sprint, rest. And that goes for the other 2 as well. So the partially loaded is a front squat with a dumbbell versus a barbell. You can always pull back the loading there. Everything else is the same. The unloaded is air squats and object toe taps. And I think actually a lot of us should probably just be doing the unloaded version today. It's going to be most appropriate. And crap, if you wanted to, you could start with the unloaded version for round 1, see what it did for you, see if you can maybe think about adding some load, toss a dumbbell in there for the second round, and then final round, hey, throw a barbell in there if you have it. But we want to make sure that we're going to be able to survive the 3 rounds because it's a lot of rounds. Let's jump into the warm-up and get after it. All right, we're going to do shuttle runs to start this off with. So we're going to go back and forth in a shuttle. If you don't have the place to shuttle, you can always do speed skaters, that's what they're called, side to side like this. Just start light, whether you're shuttle running or whether you're doing the speed skaters, start nice and slow, and then you can kind of, as you get warm, be moving a little bit quicker. But let's just start it off. First thing we're going to do here is we're going to do speed skaters back and forth, and then after a certain period of time, we're going to do 6 up and over the fences plus an air squat. So I'll go ahead and I'll do, let's say 15. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so we've done 15 of those. Now we're going to do 6 up and over the fences. So up and over the fence, plus a squat. Here we go. Up and over the fence, plus a squat. There we go. up and over the fence, up and over the fence, plus a squat. Hi, buddy. You might not have a cue with you. Here we go, up and over the fence, up and over the fence, plus a squat. I don't think that was 6. One more, over the fence, up and over the fence, plus a squat. Okay, now you go run around. All right, now we're gonna go back to the speed skaters. So we're gonna do 15 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're gonna do 12 on the spot high knees. So high knees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now back to speed skaters. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then we're gonna do 6 strict sit-ups. So, down here. So don't throw the hands, try to sit up nice and slow. Ooh, all the way through. Now if you can't do the strict, you can obviously do a bit of a throw of the hands. Mess around with where you put your feet, whether they're straight out or butterflied. Straight out would be a little bit easier. 2, 3, 4. The kids just got home, that's why you saw the baby run in. 5, 6, and now Oaks is trying to go in the screen. Well, I did 7 because I'm paying attention to them. So that was those, and then let's do 15 more. Hey, Oaksies, stop, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's like a jig. It's great. And then we're gonna do 6 plank shoulder taps. So we'll go down to here, and we'll go tap, tap 1, tap, tap 2, tap, tap 3, tap, tap 4, tap, tap 5, tap 6, wait, 6, just 6. I don't know, keep going more because I'm focusing on other stuff. That's 6. Now if you want to go through that one more time, go through that one more time. If you're doing the shuttles, it's going to take a bit longer. If you want to do more on the actual side-to-side skiers or ice skaters, speed skaters, do that. But that's the first section. So either go one more time or you might still be going if that's you. All right, so we're gonna, for the Squat Better project session number 7, we're gonna do 6 of a bunch of different stuff. So 6 reps at each position of the Yummy squat drill. I'll show you that in a second. 6 of the warrior pose, that's 3 each side. I'll show you that in a second. And then around the room, tall duck walk, that's just around your room. And I'll show you that as well. And then 8 good morning to squats and 2 rounds of that. So I'll show you each one of each one of these movements, and then you can do 6 of each for 2 rounds. So reps at the Yummy squat drill, if you remember, it's just a normal squat. So you do your normal squat stance, squat, stand, go extra, extra wide, squat, stand, extra, extra narrow, squat, stand. Then you go either all the way turned out or all the way in. So you go normal width, but turned out. Squat, stand, wide, squat, stand, narrow, squat, stand, then turned in, normal width, squat, stand, wide, squat, stand, narrow, squat, stand, and then back to normal. So that's 1. You'll do 6 full rounds through that. Go slow in those, be smart with how you're stepping. Try to fight for range as well. So then warrior pose. Warrior pose, remember, is that one where we go down like this. If you have a barbell, you grab it. Grab the bar here and then drive into it and then twist here and then come back to the middle. That's 1. Twist here and that's 2. So you're going to do those on each side. So you got 3 reps each side. Hold for 5 seconds in the bottom of that. So you do 6 of those, which is 3 each side. Then around the room, tall duck walks. Tall duck walks is just not all the way down to the bottom. It's a little bit higher and you're walking through here. It's gonna be higher or lower depending on who you are, but you walk around the room, grinding it out, come back to center. That's all you're gonna do for 1 round of that. Then you're gonna do 6 good mornings to squats. Good morning to squat. Send the hips back, get that stretch out of the hamstrings, and then continue that down into the bottom of the squat. Stand back up. It's almost like a low bar back squat in a way. Hips are going back, pitching that forward, and then squatting straight down. Require a bit more from the hamstrings. Mess with the width of the feet. Mess with where you're going, but that's what we're looking to do. We'll do 6 reps of each one of those, except for the duck walk thing. 2 rounds of it. That's your Squat Better session for the day. From here, we're gonna move into the skill-specific stuff for the actual workout. So talk to a coach, shoot them a video, take a photo, connect in whatever way possible. You little goober. Enjoy, guys.